everybody, welcome to this video. So today I am going to be doing a review of one product, and I haven't done this yet. So far I've only done like incorporated mini reviews into videos, but this is going to be a full-on review of the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Foundation. This is probably going to be a fairly long video. If it's not, then kudos to me. I kept the time down, but I'm a very talkative person and I like to talk a lot. So grab a beverage, grab some snacks, you know, whatever. I'm sick right now, so my family's taking really good care of me. I really love them. I have tea that I made, and then my sister just brought me in a strawberry smoothie. So good. And then I had water from earlier today, so I'm stocked up on my beverages. I'm gonna be filming all day today, so let's just go ahead and get into this video. So first off, I want to read you the description of this product and what Flower Beauty claims this product to be. And then we're going to go over the claims and what I agree with and what I disagree with. I have been trying out this product for 2 months now, and I really have been enjoying it. But there's a catch. So let's just go ahead and get into it. Flower Beauty's Light Illusion Liquid Foundation is the perfecting veil of buildable coverage. Light Illusion is a breakthrough foundation that achieves the impossible, provides you with the coverage you desire to smooth and perfect, while imparting your skin with the most flattering, soft luminosity imaginable. All with a weightless nude skin feel, imperfections and uneven skin tone are diminished. Only a flawless, smooth, and incredibly natural complexion is revealed. Available in 12 skin perfecting shades. Alright, so there are definitely some things that I agree with and disagree with in this claim, but first I'm going to show you a clip of me applying this product earlier this morning. I do have it on my skin right now, and you can just see how creamy and smooth and easy it is to blend out. I used 2 pumps to apply it to my whole face. I used the L'Oreal Infallible Makeup Sponge to apply it, and for primer I use this Physicians Formula Rose All Day Oil-Free Serum, and then to set it I use the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder, and that definitely mattified it a little bit. I kind of wish I didn't set it with a powder today, but I did. That's just how life goes. So roll the clip. You can see how easily that applied to my skin and how flawless it made my skin look. And my definition of flawless isn't necessarily a completely blank canvas, like X out all of my freckles and every bit of discoloration. That's not my definition of flawless, and I feel like everybody in the beauty industry has their own definition of flawless. My definition of flawless is to even out the skin's color and not necessarily covering every feature of my face, like my freckles. I like those to peek through and show. And I don't mind a tiny bit of redness on my nose peeking through. That's just, I've always had a red nose. It's just the Irish way, I guess. So, sorry, I have a mirror right here, that's why I'm looking at it, because I'm talking about, you know, the features of my face. So, my definition of flawless is like it sinks into the skin and you can't really tell that you're wearing makeup. Now, obviously, I'm wearing makeup today. I have a full-on smoky eye going on in my eyes. I definitely have my brows done today, and like, you know, the blush, the highlight, I have the whole shebang on my face. But as far as the base goes, it looks natural. And I appreciate that. I really appreciate that, and that is my definition of flawless. Let's go over the claims and what I agree with and what I disagree with. It's a perfecting veil of buildable coverage. Definitely buildable. I would say the more you build it, the more cakey it looks. That's just the way with makeup. So I feel like with this product, less is more. So really, this is as much coverage as you're going to get if you don't want to build it. And this is, I would say, a strong, light to medium coverage foundation. I don't know, like I've never been able to cover up my freckles. I also don't want to. I have no desire to. So, I don't know. I would say that you definitely could build this up, and I have in the past. I just don't like the way how it looks overall, and I feel like it definitely breaks down faster on my face. Now, is it a breakthrough formula? Not necessarily. Now, I feel like what is unique about this foundation is that it gives you the coverage and also the glow, and not many foundations can really do that at the drugstore. I feel like this definitely feels like a high-end product, even though it was only like 14 bucks. It gives you the coverage that you desire to smooth and perfect. I definitely feel like it has smoothing qualities to the skin. Like you can just tell, like it fills in pores, and like would it completely make them disappear? Not necessarily, but like for me, I definitely feel like it's just like giving my face an airbrushed effect, which I like. And you can see it's a very thick texture, and it's not running, and it's just a very creamy formula. But as soon as like your finger and the warmth hits it, it just blends in immediately, which is really cool. I really like the versatility of that, and where it could be a very thick application, but it can still not feel very heavy. So yes, I do agree with the weightlessness of it, and definitely like the skin-like feel definitely does have that. Now, uneven skin tone and imperfections are diminished. So I have a pimple over here that you can't really tell is a pimple because I have so many freckles. I have been blessed in that area. I feel like no, not all imperfections are diminished, and you can still see my freckles, but at the same time, I don't consider my freckles imperfections. I like my freckles. I keep looking down because I have my notes here, and that's where I'm reading the description. So the 12 skin perfecting shades. It only has 12 shades, and you know what? That's just life. That's just how the beauty industry works. It's probably more expensive to make more foundation shades, and that really stinks because they're never going to be able to cover the whole range of people, and they could sell out so much more if they just had a bigger and wider shade range. CoverGirl just came out with the True Matte foundation that has like 40 something shades in it. I think that is amazing, but even still, they couldn't find everybody's shade. They could not find everybody's shade in the light range, and they could not find everybody's shade in the dark range. There will always be lacking in that. That is why people mix foundations to find their perfect shade, and you know what? I don't have time to do that. Now, in this foundation, I happen to find my shade, and it works really well with my skin. I feel like, yeah, it's definitely a little bit more yellow than my skin, and you can see as I applied that, but it looks very skin-like to my face. It matches my neck, and it matches kind of like the rest of my body as well. So I really do like it. I have it in the shade Porcelain L1, which is the lightest shade. Usually, whenever I order things online, I just order the lightest shade because I am very pale. Very, very, very pale. And I can always pull off the lightest shade. Just can. So this is what Porcelain L1 looks like. And I thoroughly enjoy this shade. I think that it matches really beautifully, but you won't be able to find everybody's shade. I feel like they are definitely lacking in the tan to deep to dark skin tone range, and I don't feel like you will be able to find your perfect shade as far as that area goes. I don't even know if you'll be able to find your perfect shade in the light range. It's just luck. and sometimes you get it and sometimes you don't. So if you can find your shade in this, and if you have dry to normal skin, highly recommend. However, oily skin, you'll probably want to stay away with this because it has like little flecks of like luminosity and glow to it inside of the formula. Like you can just tell whenever you blend out, like you can just see a tiny little specks, like minuscule, like shimmer. I don't think it's shimmer though. It's just like glow. It's so weird. I don't know how to describe it, but oily skin, you might want to stay away. Mature skin, it's not my favorite on mature skin. I've tried this out on my mom before, and she's 40, so she doesn't have the most mature skin, and she actually has really great skin for 40 years old. But even with, like, she has wrinkles on her forehead and her smile lines, and I just don't like how it sinks in towards the end of the day. And it's a thicker formula, so it definitely emphasizes texture a little bit more than other foundations that have thinner formulas. Thinner formulas on mature skin is kind of the way to go. But yeah, so let's talk SPF. This has SPF 18, which I think is absolutely amazing. It's not 20 and it's not 25, but you know what? It's pretty gosh darn good. It's better than SPF 15. And you know what? The thing is with SPF, it really only works for 2 hours and then it's gone. It only works for 2 hours, bottom line. That's just how SPF works. So unless you're going to reapply your makeup every 2 hours, which I really don't think most of us do, the SPF will only be working for those 2 hours, and it really doesn't matter how much SPF that you have. So, I enjoy that it has SPF and it doesn't smell like sunscreen, which I hate products that smell like sunscreen. Yeah, I don't have too many bad things to say about this product. It has a 3.8 star rating on Ulta's website, which is actually where I bought this off of. And I kind of do agree with that rating. I personally, for my skin, I would give it more of like a 4.5 stars. The only thing is you can't really build it up without it looking cakey, at least on my skin. I would apply this with a sponge, not with a brush. So yeah, that is my review on the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Foundation. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and stick around because it's a growing channel, and I am a true believer in growing this completely naturally. I don't need to do all the tricks to get more subscribers and more followers, or I don't want to do that. I want you guys to subscribe, to enjoy the beauty videos, and to enjoy my personality, and like I just want this to be very true and raw, and yeah, I want it to be us talking about makeup together. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I already said that, so I'm just gonna go. I love you guys. Bye.